alright, alright, alright. I think we're good to go now. Greetings! Okay, let's see. I'm not sure if we taught Earthquake to ride on yet. Let's see. Okay, we did. I think at this point it's probably fair to get rid of Payday as well. Let's see. We'll figure something out. I did appreciate that Lorelei actually got an appearance earlier in the game. I wouldn't have minded if they had done more like that. Honestly, I think our best bet actually is to just spam the shit out of rare candies on Mewtwo. Just go in with him significantly overpowered and pray that it's enough to get through the entire league. Yo, what up? Indeed. Lorelei definitely got a glow up in this game, like in general. Like both in appearance and just the fact that she actually appeared in the game. Like that's more than you can say for a lot of Elite Four members. And not just in this game, just in general. Disrespecting the Elite Four with some extra Payday. Yeah, honestly, would be based if they had done something like that. I definitely feel like they did a good job with the small scale of this game, but I wish they had been they put like a bit more passion into expanding that scale. OJ, shut the fuck up. Why are you like this? I can't believe that you are spiritually just a fucking Poke Boomer. I literally introduced Pokemon to you after meeting you on FGO Alta, and you're still... you still ended up a Pokemon Boomer. That's hilarious. Agatha is pretty neat, yeah. I like her relationship with Professor Oak. There is a lot to appreciate about Kanto and Johto, but mostly Johto. I think with Kanto, they did a very solid first try, but you can tell that it was the first try. Like, I feel like a region like Galar is, objectively, it's better than Kanto, but within the context that Galar was a very recent region and Kanto was the very first one, Kanto did way better as the first region than Galar did as a modern region. It's so funny that he has to use just a random strong-looking shitmon because there was just too little in the way of fighting types. That being said, I wouldn't mind if we kind of went back to type, whatchamacallit, like Elite Four members and such, straying a little bit outside of that main type just to like fit their team a bit more. Like, Onyx on Bruno's team is a very bad example because it is just a genuine shitmon. But there's nothing wrong with having a Pokemon that suits the theme rather than just the hard type. I'm really looking forward to the Pokemon Go Wild area this weekend. One of my online bros will be there on Sunday as well, so that's nice. But tomorrow it's just only going to be with the local community, which is more than fine by me. Because we do have a very healthy and large local community. I still need to think of a nickname for a shiny Grimmsnarl. Like, it being mill only should probably make it easier to think of a nickname too, I just somehow haven't yet. Do I have a good Ice TM for Mewtwo? I have Blizzard. Ice Beam, okay. then I'll be extremely ready for whatchamacallit, for Lance in a bit. But I'll wait until it's actually time to face him. Which should be after Agatha. Hiya Snag, happy to have you here. I like that her staff has a little Gengar on it. I also really like in Pokemon Origins that like her staff has the Pokeball on top, so she just clicks the staff and the Gengar like seeps out of its shadow. Like that was pure hype moments and aura bullshit. She is cool, but I'm cooler. Well, there sure is a sentence that I've never read before. I really think the likes of just Crobat and Kingdra should have been in this game. Rhyperior too. Like, what the fuck were they doing not including them? The purple type trainer. Exactly, and like, they do have like mega evolutions in this game, and they have the Alolan variants of regional variants of Pokemon, so it's not like it's a purist experience. So what were they thinking with that? Yeah, no, that honestly that is a complaint I do have with the game as well. So, like, he's pretty good as a character, I feel, but as a rival he falls flat compared to the way Blue handled things. Seadra being on Lance's team especially is just So damning. It's like, bro, come on. Come on, Game Freak. What the fuck were you thinking? Like, I refuse to believe that it'd take significantly more dev time to include a Kingdra than it does a Alolan version, you know? It's funny as well, because like without those Alolan Pokemon and Mega Evolutions, there would just not be a Dark type in this game. Just straight up, there wouldn't be any. You can tell they really tried their hardest with making his team not just be 4 Dragonites. And it's so fucking funny that his ace in like rematches is Charizard X, because it's just nothing in the way of Dragon types in Gen 1 to work with otherwise. It's like, oh my god, man. What are they doing? Oh. I'm glad that Dragonite finally got his Mega Evolution though. Like, Dragonite was probably the Pokemon where it was most just egregious that it hasn't gotten anything yet. Like, I think of the remaining ones that haven't gotten anything since Gen 1, I think Nidoking is probably the biggest remaining one, but Dragonite was the elephant in the room for a long time. Man, PP restoring items in a game where you barely even actually battle is kinda crazy. Also, you might be surprised to see what his Mega Ace thing will be. Actually, he kind of like does things slightly differently than most in that sense. I really picked a great name for him. Wow, Snag, is this a snide remark about Michelle Obama? Wow. But yeah, like, he actually leads with his Mega Evolution, which is quite unconventional, all things considered. I genuinely do like this kid, but he has just abysmally low levels of aura. Valblum is a cutie. Maybe, but I think a big part of that is also just that you yourself don't start with a Cantonian start that would have a Mega. It is nice to see that Mega Raichu will finally happen in ZA's DLC, though. I'm very excited for that. Yeah, that Pikachu is quite cute. No, there's definitely like a fucking entire marketing team that was behind adding that one. And it's a bit unfortunate that cute variants like that won't make it into the main games. Also, I stand by making that Cubone from the tower part of his team. It was just a great decision. But that won't keep me from just one-shotting it. You guys see that? I truly am the strongest trainer in the entire world. I don't remember if that was in yellow. And even Oak is like, you don't have enough aura to, to face your rival. I forgot to actually pour my tea earlier. Yeah, my Mewtwo did all the heavy lifting in all honesty. Yeah, the Hall of Fame music is real nice. Alright, now let's see. Do you get Fly after... Oh wow, apparently we were supposed to get Fly after going to Celadon City after the rocket hideout. So, I guess that's one of the first priorities we'll do after this, these credits are done rolling. Man, I was thinking to myself, like, let's see how to collect all the Mega Stones. And it's just all of them except for the starter ones, which we already have, and the Mewtwo ones, which you get from, like, doing the Mewtwo thing. You just get all of them by buying them at the Indigo Plateau. It's like, that's a little bit of a disagreeable choice. It's kind of a nothing kind of thing. Giovanni has a lot of aura. He's still very far from the best villain if you just look at Gen 1 and 2. Or rather, like... Well, in Gen 2 he technically doesn't appear at all. I mostly mean like Hard Gold, Soul Silver, which does a lot to improve him as a character, but not strictly as a villain. But yeah. Truth nuke? I sure wonder what Pokemon he could be referring to. Genuinely, why is she brown? Alright, so I need to get a Charizard, a Dragonite, or an Aerodactyl. Sorry to bother you while your world is expanding. Fuck off. Okay, so let's see. I think Celadon is quite out of the way for me right now. So that's like all the way over here. It was Celadon, right? Yeah, it is. It really is Celadon. So that is going to be a slight pain in the ass to get to. But the sooner we get started on that, the better then. Also, we can pick up the old Amber on the way there, so that's good. I wonder, will Blue show up here now? Thing is that like most of the trainers along the ocean route have not been cleared. So that's gonna be obnoxious as hell. Yeah, that's the only thing that CP stands for. I fucking hate how many games still fucking use that abbreviation. Like, that is so ridiculously troublesome. Right, okay, Diglett's Cave. That actually rushes things along quite a bit. And we might as well catch one for the decks while we're at it. just like that, I think we're most of the way there. Now the question is, did I avoid the other trainers along the route too? Gen 1 really had very comfy music, and it helps that they got some nicer instrumentation and such from remakes. Okay, now on this route... Okay, no, there's barely a fucking route here at all. Let's see... Oh wow, I think we found the fly guy. I do not think my Eevee has a fucking driver's license. I wonder if that old man has anything to say. I really wanted a little girl like you to come pass my way. I am an older man. Cute. Alright, so I guess getting Aerodactyl would be a good start. I don't think we'll get to all the legendaries and such today yet. But let's see. Might be some other stuff we can still do. At the very least, I do definitely want an Aerodactyl. First things first. There being an Aerodactyl poster right next to a guy basically like, oh my god, I can fucking make a scientific breakthrough by getting this Aerodactyl resurrected. That is powerful. Why, you little rascal, you... I wonder if that guy we got the amber from before will have special dialogue now. Let's go ahead and put the Aerodactyl in my team first of all. Cute. Hell yeah. And now, have a look at this here. From here on out, it should be possible for some Pokemon to spawn up in the air too. Charizard, Dragonite, and the Pidgey line. Maybe, yeah, Pharaoh too. Pharaoh too. I think we already had it. It is a bit silly that you can't fly on Pidgeot as well. That seems like a bit of a strange decision. Cute. Cute things really are justice. Alright, let's see. We should probably... Okay, let's stock up on balls, and then let's head towards at least one... Let's buy a bunch of balls, head to the power plant, and then we'll probably call it there, so that we can make the actual catching of the legendary Pokemon its own stream later. Then again, we could probably just at least go to the Mewtwo cave, because I feel like it's probably better to prioritize Mewtwo, so we have Mega Mewtwo to fight the other legendary Pokemon with. That like maximizes the amount of time we actually spend with Mega Mewtwo as well. Alright, so on that note, I think we can go ahead and call it here now. But yeah, I think I'm not sure if I'll stream tomorrow. On Sunday I definitely won't, I think. Tomorrow is a little bit up in the air. But whether we do it tomorrow or on Monday, I'm looking forward to doing the rest of the legendary Pokemon and such. So I hope you all have a lovely one. Peace.